You know that feeling, right? Headphones on, the world just melts away, and you are completely and totally lost in a song. It's something we've all felt. But what is actually going on inside our brains and our bodies when music completely takes over? Well, today we're going to dive into the incredible science of why music moves us so deeply.
I mean, really think about it. That moment a song hits just right, and for a couple of minutes, everything else, your worries, your to-do list, even your own sense of self, it just kind of fades. It feels like pure magic, but what researchers are finding is that it's actually a pretty profound and complex event happening inside your head.
So, scientists actually have a name for this state. They call it musical absorption. And to really get it, we have to start with this amazing contradiction, this little puzzle that's right at the heart of the whole experience. It all comes down to our attention.
Yeah, check this out. On one hand, you are laser focused. You're hanging on every single note, every beat, every word. But at the exact same time, your mind is totally free, just wandering around, connecting memories and emotions like you're in a daydream. So how in the world can our brains be both hyper-focused and totally chill at the same time?
Well, researchers have come up with a brilliant name for this, and it's perfect: mind surfing. See, it's not one or the other, it's both at once. The music acts like a kind of anchor or a structure that holds our focused attention just enough so that the rest of our mind can ride these incredible waves of thought and feeling. You're not just passively listening, you are actively surfing the sound.
And mind surfing is really just the beginning. Getting lost in music can trigger a whole range of altered states of consciousness, way beyond just making you feel happy or sad. You can enter that flow state, where your attention feels effortless. You can go into trance-like states, or even experience dissociation, where you feel kind of detached from yourself and your surrounding.
Okay, so we know what these states are, but that just brings up an even bigger question, right? How can a bunch of sound waves have such a powerful reality-bending effect on us? The answer is kind of radical, and it's going to make us rethink what an emotion even is. Okay, get ready for this, because this idea flips everything we think about music on its head. We always talk about sad songs or happy songs as if the feeling is baked right into the sound itself. But what if it's not? If the emotion isn't actually in the music, then where does it come from? This quote right here, it totally nails it. Emotion isn't something music just gives to us, it's a process, something that happens inside of us. It's a live interaction between you, the organism, and the music, the environment. The feeling is something your brain and your body are literally building together, in real time. And this leads us to this amazing theory called embodied cognition. The big idea here is that our minds aren't just locked up in our skulls. We think and we feel with our entire body. This is why a killer beat makes your foot start tapping before you even think about it. That's not just some random reaction, that's your body thinking with the music. So, let's walk through how this actually works. First, the sound waves hit your ears. Almost instantly, your body starts to respond. Maybe your heart rate changes, your muscles get tense, or they relax. Then, your brain senses all these internal changes happening inside your body. And only after all of that does it package it all together and interpret it as a conscious feeling, like joy or sadness. So we don't just hear a sad song and then feel sad, we have a physical response and our brain labels that whole experience sadness.
Okay, so we have this incredibly powerful, mind-altering system for experiencing music with our whole bodies. That's a lot, and it has to be there for a reason, right? To get that, we have to zoom way out from our own personal experience and look deep into our evolutionary past.
I mean, this is the ultimate question. This incredibly complex, consciousness-altering, body-hijacking ability, it didn't just pop up out of nowhere. It must have served some kind of fundamental purpose for our survival, for the development of our species. So, what was it?
Well, scientists have some really powerful theories. The front-runner is that music originally evolved to create social cohesion, to get a big group of individuals to trust each other and act like a single unit. Other ideas suggest it helped our brains deal with the conflict between our new, abstract thoughts and our old primal instincts. Or maybe it was a way to create what's called affective engagement, basically a platform for shared empathy, for feeling what others are feeling.
Let's just hang on that first point for a second, because it is so profound. Picture our ancient ancestors chanting or drumming together around a fire. By getting their bodies and voices in sync, they were also getting their brain states in sync. This created this powerful feeling of unity, of trust, and that exact same mechanism is at work today when 50,000 people are all singing the same song together at a concert.
So here's the real takeaway.
Music isn't just some nice little byproduct of evolution, no way. It might be one of its main drivers. It could be the very first technology our ancestors invented to bind themselves together into communities, to create a shared identity, and to learn how to experience emotions not just as one person, but as a group. It's how we learned to feel together.
So, from that weird paradox of mind surfing to the way our bodies literally think with sound, getting lost in a song connects us to something ancient. It connects us to the very core of what it means to be human. So the next time you press play, don't just hear the notes. Listen for that echo, the echo of a species, learning how to feel together. What will you be listening for?